Well, hello, everybody. It is now day 8 of the Advent calendar, and Aley Martin from Heart and Soul Connected has come to join us and help us open
Thank you.
this. And
Yeah.
we're going to go look
Yeah.
at the box and find out what Aley's crystal is. Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's so fun.
Okay. Your day 8, which is right here. Before we open it, we're going to say our prayer to the Earth Mother.
Okay.
We're thankful to our mother, the earth, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us great joy that she continues to care for us, and as she has from the beginning of time. To our mother, we send greetings and thanks. And now our minds are one because we're all blessing mother. And she gave us these marvelous little gems with their meanings to help guide our
Mhm.
lives. And for Aley, we've got, ooh, that's blue
Gorgeous.
apatite.
It's so nice. Wow. My favorite color, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And just that's exciting.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful stone. And this is a really nice example. You can see the sort of finish on it. It's got little sparklies that are sort of stuck in there.
Hmm.
The gemmy blue apatite is a fluoroapatite. It's typically considered to be the most desirable of the apatite varieties. It is cheerful and happy and go lucky in its energy. It encourages us to be generous with our money, time, love, and encourages deep friendships. It works with communication because it's association with our throat chakra, which is the energy center for speaking our truth and expressing ourselves. It's an inspiration stone. This stone motivates you to have clarity and inspiration. It's self-actualization. It's a symbol of the journey from the confusion to the acceptance. So if you're working on a project and you're not sure, you can put one of these in your pocket and you can grab it whenever you're feeling like, why isn't that going?
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
It has a spiritual connection. Some believe it can connect you with your higher wisdom and guidance through spiritual realms. It's a manifesting stone, a stone of manifestation that promotes personal power in achieving goals. It also stands for unconditional love, wearing an apatite. And this one's, a lot of apatites are polished and they're really pretty. You can put this in just one of those little nets and wear it around your neck as a
Yeah.
stone. It
Beautiful.
brings on unconditional love of yourself and others. This apatite is also the birthstone for Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and Pisces. And which one of those four?
Well, it's interesting. I'm a Libra. My husband's
Mhm.
a Gemini, but I have a Capricorn rising and a Pisces moon.
Oh well, you're totally covered with this stone, girl.
I totally am. That's so wonderful. I love that. I
Yeah, this
absolutely love it. Yeah.
this is just
Yeah.
a stone of inspiration. Some are stone. I'm going to put it back in its little box so it doesn't get lost.
Uh-huh.
Some of them are stones of to help you deal with your higher wisdom. Some are
Uh-huh.
calming stones. This one does both. It
It
inspires
does.
you, it gets you up going.
Absolutely. And still reminds you that self-love is so important for us in order to
Mm-hmm.
be able to love others and do things for others. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's beautiful. I
Uh,
love that. Yeah.
yeah, and I've used apatite a lot with aquamarine in grids when the message was to communicate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's great to say also that communication involves voice,
Mm-hmm.
and we can communicate with our voice, but we
Mm-hmm.
also have a voice in our writing, and so it sort of encapsulates all the different ways we can communicate with each other, whether that be through writing or speaking or singing.
That's
So
true.
yeah, yeah,
It's the message
yeah,
of it.
all with the throat. That's right. That's right.
But
Wow.
it's so that's on our stones so far. We've had red jasper, which is pure energy,
Hmm.
and red. Now you can pick up a blue apatite and start working with it right away. If you get around a red jasper, it has a little more kick to its energy, and you might depending on what you're trying to get kick-started.
Yep.
We've had
Yep.
labradite, which is a
Oh,
stone
beautiful.
to shield
Yeah.
against negative energies.
Hmm.
Amazonite, which is to protect you against electromagnetic fields. Did you know that?
So your cell phone for number one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm.
And Amazonite is a real good protector stone. I've said this before in this, but I made a family grid and all my family was on it. Everybody was in it.
Hmm.
And my daughter, it was working for everybody but my daughter, Casey. And finally she said, do you think I should just have my own grid? So we talked about where
Yeah.
she was in life. She was working, she's worked at the university now 11 years, and this was 5 years ago. And
Okay.
she said, I keep applying for jobs that I'm totally skilled and I know knowledge of the university of all this stuff. And they just disappear. And when she goes to look, it's not someone else got it. It's just it got cut or, things.
Oh, it got cut. Okay.
So,
Mm.
and she said, I just thought I did so bad in the interviews. And she was getting really uptight about it. And she had, she could work herself into a good state of anxiety.
Hmm.
So
Sure.
Amazonite is great if you have anxiety. And
Okay.
so I made her the outer ring of her grid was all these beautiful little Amazonites. And then in the
Wonderful.
inside of the grid, I put the stones together that generated new opportunities, making people see who she really was and stuff.
Yep.
Within a week of her having that grid fired up for herself, she had the interview that's got her into the.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so
So,
great. Yeah.
don't discount what some of these
Hmm.
stones and crystals can do for you.
No, no. And when we opened up the office and we had our grid up that you had made for Keith,
Mm-hmm.
we had people coming in all the time. Unfortunately, his health took a dive. We had to close it, but we immediately had people coming in the first day before it was even advertised being open.
Yeah.
So it is. The stones are fabulous.
The
They're
crystals
just
crystals work,
manifesting tool. Yeah, they
and
do.
I love to work with them. And I thought people are always saying, well, tell me another story about a crystal. So with this, we'll have 24 different samples and from some
Uh-huh.
fossils. We had the Orthoceras, which is a little tiny ringed shell that had a little squiddy looking critter in it when it was alive.
Uh-huh.
But that's the oldest stone we have in this collection. It's 500 million years old.
If they could only, well, they do speak.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
do.
thing.
That's why.
They do speak.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if you hold them, some of them, if you hold them, you can feel the pulse in them. You can feel the
you
energy
can.
moving through them. I always find the
Yeah.
blue stones feel a little bit colder, and you can feel them sending energy out to chill you.
Yep.
What pants
Yeah,
up?
no, that's very true because what is the person who they say that most people don't have a fear of death, they actually have a fear of public speaking. That's their number one fear. So
Yeah,
it would be great for them to hold a blue stone if they were nervous about it, and it would help them also chill out.
yeah.
So I
That's
love
and
that.
I always heard that was everybody's major fear.
Yeah,
They couldn't shut me up.
me
And
either.
the idea that that would scare somebody, a lot of stuff that scares me more than that.
Me too. Absolutely. It's like it's not a problem for me. But
Mm-mm.
I know that it can be paralyzing for
And
those
I and
people
I
who, yeah,
understand it. And when people come to me and say, "Look, I just can't do this," I
yeah.
built two grids for a lawn care facility. One was
Hmm.
for healing. There were two separate buildings but they were like each person had their own little apartment room and stuff, and they had
Uh-huh.
meeting rooms, and that's where I built the stones for. And
Wow.
one of the grids, the one for the healing, was all healing. All the stones in it had to do with healing.
Hmm.
And the other uh, building was a memory unit.
Oh,
And
wow.
so
Yeah,
that grid was designed to help people remember what they can and hold on to it and then let things fade. And she told me that when
right.
they put it up in the room, they put it where people could actually see it and touch it. The stones don't move, they're fixed. And she
Correct.
said they would have people come out and they just come out and they just pet the stone. She said it's like it was helping them remember something.
Sure. Sure. Oh, that's just beautiful. That reminds me of what happens when you have an Alzheimer's patient and you put on headphones of their old favorite songs,
Mm-hmm.
and they know all the words, they know
Mm-hmm.
everything, and it's like you see them perk up and live life again, sort of.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
So anyway, we hope for all of you that we will perk your memory up and you will be back at 11:11 tomorrow morning to hear the latest adventures in crystals and the crystal advent calendar. And I look forward to seeing you, Miss Aley. We need to get working together soon.
We do. We do. Let's do it. Let's plan on it. That
Okay.
would be wonderful. Thank you
Okay.
for inviting me. Bye,
Everybody have a
everybody.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.